All right, Saagar, what are you looking at?
One of my favorite things to do is to revisit some of the main characters from the Russiagate era. We all know who they are: Seth Abramson, others who got filthy rich during and spreading, copium to liberals. One of the best is MuellerSheWrote, an account on Twitter that probably many of us are sadly familiar with from over the years, who's constantly tweeting about how Trump is just 1 second away from it finally all closing in on him. Well, a new investigation, actually by an anonymous Twitter account, Freudian Slip, has revealed the depth of some of the most psychotic behavior on the internet that I have seen in quite a long time. So let's go ahead and put this up there on the screen. This is the first tweet of the expose of nearly 100 that he put out there. Freudian Slip. The Mueller She Wrote expose, a wild, chaotic ride through Allison Gill's narrative world, where little is what it seems to be. Stay to the end if you want your jaw to go and hit the floor. Now, he focuses in on, or maybe he or she focuses in on a couple of claims that Allison Gill, the Mueller She Wrote account, actually made, who runs a popular podcast and really monetized her entire brand online as, sticking it to Donald Trump. First and foremost was that she was a, quote, disabled American effing veteran who had served in the United States Navy, who was suffering from PTSD from the first Gulf War. Well, let's go ahead and put this up there on the screen. While Allison Gill had constantly claimed to be a nuclear engineer from the United States Navy, it turns out she actually studied to be a machinist Nate, completed 3 months of basic training, but didn't even finish the full study program. Furthermore, it was revealed that she was a veteran of the Gulf War era, not necessarily of the Gulf War, and actually by her own definition of stolen valor that she's leveled against others, well, she certainly flirted right up to the line of claiming effectively that she had served like in combat, when in reality she was somebody who had served in the military at that time and then didn't actually finish the job that she had claimed repeatedly online that she had engaged in. But second, what I think is also crazy is the level to which she spun a persecution narrative. Now, according to this reporting, let's put this up there, the next one up there on the screen. She had claimed repeatedly that she had actually been fired from the United States government for her tweets, for her podcasts. And it turns out, though, that an internal US government investigation found that she wasn't actually fired. She was offered relocation, which she had voluntarily rejected, which the form right in front of you actually shows. She spun this, afterwards as a case of some, employee discrimination, fired allegedly for having PTSD, and even filed an equal opportunity complaint. None of these actually came to any fruit or revealed that, where it was revealed any wrongdoing on the part of the government. And then the most bizarre one to me, let's put this up there on the screen, was putting and tweeting out photos in which she had alleged she had been attacked by her husband, who was she accused of an abuser, a manipulator, a drunk. Well, she tweeted out, photos of injuries that happened to her. But what actually was revealed from the Freudian Slip account is that at least some of these photos appear to have come when she was almost killed in a car accident. And really what this entire thread revealed to me, of which, I looked, she hasn't disputed at least the very concrete claims within this. She's claiming persecution, is the level to which you can just put things out online that both become reality, but can ensnare you in a bunch of different narratives, all while you are cultivating this persona, which you are saying is being persecuted for putting out the truth, of which was all fundamentally not true, not only from her personal narrative, but about Russiagate itself. And this person was held up again as a Russiagate hero. This is somebody who has gained tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter, who the thread goes into financially profited from the persona, from the brand online, engaged repeatedly with fans and led them to believe all of this and conjured up this story of prior service and of a history of persecution, which also didn't end up being true in terms of their family background. And the bizarre behavior that is exhibited here should be a cautionary tale to people who fall easily prey to personas that you can see on Twitter and others, and to the idea that everything that's happening online either stays there, doesn't have a connection itself to the real world, that can't be revealed. And it's one of those where I just found it to be so revealing about who some of the central characters who found identity in this anti-Trump crusade online were, and how so much of it really does reveal like a pathological sickness at the heart of so much of what happened at that time and still continues to reverberate in our current politics. So that's uh that's kind of the expose, Crystal. I'm not so sure if you were able.
Hey guys, ready or not, 2024 is fully upon us now, and Saagar and I have been brainstorming ways that we can really up our game for this critical election.
Yeah, we rely on our premium subs to expand our coverage, to add staff, to upgrade the studio. We just want to give you the best independent coverage of this election, which is possible. So if you can help us out, become a premium subscriber today, breakingpoints.com, or the link is down here in the description video. It really means the world to us, and if you like what we're all about, this is the best possible way to keep us 100% independent, working only for you.